Hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com. I am back for another review of Overlord trading cards. This is the second one in a row that I've done. You might not watch them in that order, depending on how I upload it, but I did these in this order. And so, yeah, before we get too deep into this, though, let's look at our top cards, because they are changing in an amazing way right now. Second place was this ZR from One Piece. This is Little Frog's One Piece set, specifically the second edition. And this is a top rarity card from the set, like top rarity. So definitely a beautiful card. Really sad to see it leave the board, but I have to retire it, and you're going to see why in a second. This was my top card. It is, another just amazing card. This is from Kaio's Hero Battle, an MR. So second to top rarity. The top rarity in Hero Battle is CR. MR is right below it. So this is a very high rarity card. And features Dr. Stephen Strange. Sells for $30 or so. So yeah, very good card. But I want to show you something else. Wait, have it upside down. So look at this. Look at this thing. What is going on here? Oh my god. This is a relic card, specifically a 4-piece relic card from Overlord. So these relics obviously were not worn by the actual characters in the show, because it's an anime show. But how cool it is it that they like found fabrics, and this is a metal, this purple is a metal here, like that would be on the helmet. And this is a pearl powder surface, like would be on sort of a skull or something, a pearled skull. And this is fabric and fabric. And they're fabric, like you can feel it, and I didn't touch it because I don't want to ruin the card, but yeah, that's incredible. And it's numbered to 99. So amazing. This came out of the Camon Overlord set. That's the other Overlord set. So this will be my top card now, and this is going to move to second place. So a $30 Hero Battle MR is in second place right now. That's not good enough for first place. What a day. Okay, so back to Overlord. This is Overlord, another box of Overlord. This is the one we just reviewed, so we just looked at this one. This is Camon, the people who make SCP Foundation, they made this. This is their version of Overlord. And that's where that came from. So obviously, I really like this set. That's a good set. We're going to find out if this has anything equivalently good in it or not. The rest of the cards look great too in the Camon set. They used an interesting color bleed technique that I hadn't seen before. That's cool. And this box has a unique design to it as well. That one has a very unique design. It like opens up from the top. You should definitely go watch the video if you haven't. I don't want to talk too much about that one because I did a whole video about that one. But let's get the plastic off this. And while I'm doing that, I'll kind of tell you the story of Overlord again. Just I know I said it in the last video too, but just in case it's the only one you watch or the first one you watch. Overlord started out as a serialized novel, which is a way to like write a novel 10 pages at a time and release it, and people can subscribe and read along and stuff. Very popular in Japan, not as popular here in the West. But that's how Overlord started. And after 12 or so of those were made, they started to make an anime from it. And then they made 4 seasons of the anime, 13 episodes in each season. I think there's a 5th season coming soon. And that the premise of the show is that there was a game, a massively multiplayer online game. You're like World of Warcraft or something. But it's very immersive, like totally 3D. You can feel things, all that kind of stuff is like totally immersive. MMORPG. And then it was going to shut down because it became less popular over time. But the top guild in that MMORPG, the best guild, right, was run by the main character of the show, who is an Overlord. Overlord is the top level that you can get in that game. So this character was an Overlord in the game, and also the leader of that best guild. But because the game wasn't so popular anymore, the guild only had like 4 or 5 people left. There aren't that many people playing the game anymore, right? So he's the leader of a guild that no one's really in it anymore. And when it comes time to actually shut the game down, the company's like, okay, we're going to turn this game off in like 2 more minutes, right? So he's like, okay, well, let's have a last minute party and get as many people as we can in here. Like people do that during end of games, right? All the time. I've done it a few times. So he tries to get everyone from his guild to come back. Nobody comes back. So it's just him. And so when the game shuts down, he's the only player still in the game. And turns out he actually gets teleported to an alternate reality where the game is completely real. And, you know, who knows, maybe that's psychotic, whatever. But that's the premise of the show, right? So from there on in the show, he's in a real version of that MMORPG. So he has all the knowledge about it. He knows all the cities, he knows all the NPCs, because he's like a really good player of that game. He's been playing it for 10 years, runs the top guild. He knows everything, but now it's real, right? And so the things he was doing as a game before now could kill him, right? And so it's a very cool premise, I think, for an anime, and quite a good show. I recommend you watch a few episodes if you can. But these are trading cards based on the show, and there are 2 sets that came out basically at exactly the same time. I mean, they both appeared on the same day. This one is made by a company we've seen before, Koenig or something. We see them because they print some of the low-end One Piece cards, and they also make some of the other big premium sets like this. And so this set is the other one. That's Camon. This is Koenig's. Both seem to be fully licensed products and all that, such as it is. And let's see how this one looks. So it's got a pretty cool look to it already. It looks like it kind of comes out like a tray like this. Really neat. Very high quality box here. And yeah, the art goes all around it. So that pattern is all over the box. Very cool. And it looks like we have a hit card of some type. So this gold means it's a hit pack. And then these would be the regular packs. So let's see. I don't know exactly how many will be in here. It looks like 12. Looks like you're... Oh, no, not 12. God, I'm bad at counting. 10. Looks like there's going to be 10. No? 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay, 10. God, I'm so bad at counting. Okay, so there'll be 10 of these in here, plus the hit pack. So what I want to do, because we opened up 12 cards to see this, I want to give this a fair chance. So we're going to do 3 packs and the hit pack. But I don't know which packs to open, and there's 10 of them here. So we're gonna use random to figure it out. So let's put them all out. And I'll let you know if any of them feel especially, heavy or anything to me. So far, no. I don't think any of those are really going to be like any heavier than any other pack, so they all seem to be about equal. But what we'll do now is we'll get random.org going, and that's a website I use to roll dice. You can roll virtual dice there of any number you want. And so I'm going to put in 1 through 10. So we're going to roll a 10-sided dice. This will be 1, 5, 6, 10, right? That's how that'll go. We'll roll 3 times, and then we'll take the third result as one of the packs we open. Then we'll lower the dice count by 1, roll again, and we'll get 3 packs out. So let's get going. So the first roll is a 3. That's this pack. We're not taking that. Next roll is a 5. Not taking that. Now the real roll is a 9. So this pack will get opened. And then we're going to lower the dice. So now it's a 9-sided dice. We're going to roll again, and we're just going to take this result. So it's a 5. And now we're at 8 packs left. So we're going to lower the dice to an 8-sided dice. One more roll. It's a 6. 5, 6. So these are going to wait for another day. I might do like a battle between the 2 boxes or something, right? An Overlord battle or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure something out, right? I'd have to figure out how many cards are in these packs and stuff. I think it's 3. But that would mean 4 of these would equal half of that, because that thing has 12 cards in one of the boxes. Oh my. Oh, okay. I put it back. Good. I was like, can I do this? Yes, I can put it back. Good, good. Okay, so that is all put away, and let's get going here on opening packs. This one is definitely fat. Like, I don't know if it's going to have a relic like this in it. that has something in it that is like obviously really thick, right? So that might be super cool. But let's get going on the actual cards here. And so these are the packs. This is the back. Again, it's all marked up like a legit product. You know, to me, this looks like a legit licensed product. I don't see any reason not to think that it is here. Whereas, like, if it's a bootleg set, you can tell. Like, you know pretty much immediately when you look at the back that it's a bootleg set. So, yeah, it's pretty easy to tell. Now, they could be trying to hide it and stuff. I wouldn't know. But I don't think so. It looks legit to me. It looks like you're going to get 3 cards in the pack. And I don't know anything about hit order or backs or anything for these yet. So we're gonna figure that out together. So here's the first card. So that is an SR. So that maybe that's a base. It's really dark. Like there is a refraction texture, and it's actually pretty sophisticated. There's like multiple levels of texturing here, but you can't see it on camera. You can only kind of see it when it reflects, but in real life, it looks much cooler. Although it is still very dark, a very dark card. I also love the really subtle corner rounding on it. Like it's really, really subtle, less than even Chainsaw Man does. I think that's the subtlest corner rounding I've ever seen on a card, in fact. That isn't just square. And so that's SR. So we're going to find out now if SR is the base or if there's something else. We're going to take a look here, and it looks like SR. So SR must be the base. This one is not as dark. Does it have the same? Yeah, so it has exactly the same hexagon refraction pattern in the background. So I assume they will all have that. So they don't have custom refraction work. They still look great. I mean, it's presented well. The character is kind of embossed out of that card. Looks really good. Let's see what this is then. This has a different back, so this will be something else, right? SSR, great. I love this character. And I like purple, so I kind of like everything about that card. Except it looks just like those. I would hope for like, I guess it has a different framing art right here, but otherwise it's very similar design-wise to the SRs. Like really kind of maybe too similar, right? You might want more variants than that in your set, but I think what might have done. That's the SSR, and I haven't looked at the flyer for this one yet. If we pull something awesome, I'll go check it out. But I really should be looking at the flyer before each one of these videos so that I can talk competently about the products. But it takes a long time to go and translate those things, so I don't always do it. So there's another one, another SR. Very cute looking cards. They present very differently from the other set. I don't want to do a comparison right now because I kind of want to do like a comparison video of these two. But yeah, the SRs look quite different in this set from the Camon one. Now, this is the back of the SR again. Okay. Yeah. And if you don't know, this show is and the novel are quite violent. Really, really a lot of gore and blood and beheadings and all kinds of violent stuff going on all the time. So yeah, if you're not into that, you will not like this show. And there's also, you know, a lot of not safe for work content as well. So be careful with the show. This is a puzzle card. You know, I just love puzzle cards. Although in this case, sorry, 1 second, I have to pause. I had to give someone some advice on battery backups. we lose, even though I live in a city, we lose power a lot here. And so we have a lot of different types of batteries in our house. What I like about this puzzle card is it has 2 pieces, 1 piece on each side. Now, I don't know if it's 2 pieces of the same puzzle or like 2 different puzzles. If it's 2 pieces of the same puzzle, that is really innovative because that means you could pull a dupe and still use it, right? But if it's 2 pieces of 2 different puzzles, then this is the same as all other puzzle cards, and I hate them. Sorry, I don't like them because you're only going to get, let's see, in this set, you're going to get maybe 30 total cards or something like that. And you're never going to get all 9 that you need for this puzzle in one box. So like, unless you're buying singles or buying a ton of boxes, you're never going to get a full puzzle. And I can tell you, even if you buy a ton of boxes, you're very unlikely to get a full puzzle, because I've never gotten a full one, and I buy a lot of boxes. So yeah, so puzzle cards are not good. 3 more cards. Okay, sorry, hope I didn't spoil that too much. Another SR, looking pretty good. I gotta say, I like the design of the other SRs more. They're just more colorful. These just seem really dark. And I mean, there's some color on them and they're light, but even the light one is like dark somehow. Ah, one of the enemies. Let's remember, it's an MMO. They're fighting all the time. Although he's already max level, so he can't really level up anymore. That's the title character, Overlord himself. So this will be an SSR. Nice. That is pretty. Very cool. Let me actually go like this and like this, maybe. So I need to reorganize things here. Make that back up there. Let's go like this, 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 and maybe the puzzle can go there. Okay, now I feel better organized. 3 packs and hit pack. Here we go. So will we get a relic? Will it be a 4-way relic? It's not going to be a 4-way. There's no way. But if we get even 1-way relic, that might be kind of cool. Let's see what we get. Oh, it's some sort of booklet, maybe. It's wrapped in here. Oh, it barely wants to come out. Okay. Oh wow. 9. Well, it's a numbered card, but to 1,000 basically. So there are 1,000 of these in the world. It's not that it's not that rare. But maybe it's still, maybe it looks cool. Let's take a look. All right, it's an MX. That's you know, got a little bit of a kind of a waifu-y type action going on to it. But that the show is like that. The show has, I don't want to say fan service. It has like more outright not safe for work elements, like not cute fan servicey ones like you would see in Chainsaw Man. This show has like hardcore stuff in it that can be disturbing. So be warned if you watch this show. Be ready for that because it happens. I'm going to actually break the seal on this because I think it is some sort of booklet and I want to see what's inside it. That one I didn't break the seal on because it's not a booklet. It's just one card. I just hope it's not a booklet. No, it's not. I'm pretty sure. But this is a booklet. So we will break the seal on that very carefully and then see how it opens. So you can see it has sort of a binding here. And then we can open it like this. And oh my god, it is a relic. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, how friggin' amazing is that? Now that's better because it's a 4-way relic. But that's a huge relic. Like, look at how big that is. And yeah, I know she's an anime lady. She never actually wore that dress. I get it. But, oh man, that looks so good. It's got like a tiny little bit of dust on it is all. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, I'm happy. I'll never be able to fit I'll never be able to fit that in a 1-touch though. I don't know what I'm going to put that in. I need to get, I don't know, I need to get like bigger 1-touches. I have another over here I haven't put away yet. This is a Chainsaw Man booklet that I have. It opens up into many panels. I haven't found anything to put it in yet. So now that I have a couple of them, I think I'll go and try to actually buy like a large, oh geez, a large one touch. And I guess maybe a larger sleeve. Even the sleeve is too small? Oh my goodness. Come on. Come on, man. Give me a break. Get it. All right. Well, no sleeve either. I'll put it in a team bag or something, and we'll deal with that later. But yeah, so there we go. Honestly, was not impressed here. Not that impressed. Incredibly impressed. Not impressed. Incredibly impressed. Overall, impressed. Pretty good set. I think though, well, I'm not going to give you my verdict. I'm going to do a comparison video of these, and then I'll give a verdict of which one I think is better. So for now, hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll talk to you soon.